Hi guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, I have reached the first milestone, 1000 subscribers. Thank you very much guys, and I will try to improve my content. I sold many of my full gold guppies. If I keep on selling them, I won't be having anything for sale after 3 or 4 months because I need to create a solid brood stock from them. So the first thing I am going to do is selecting brood stock. I don't know the term broodstock is correct or not. We often use broodstock instead of breeding pair. Anyway, I am going to select my breeding pairs. Full gold is actually meant for outdoor purposes, and sunlight is essential for maintaining the quality of full gold. This is my first batch of full gold guppy fries, and if I create a broodstock out of them, I'll be having full gold continuously for sale throughout the year because I can only expect 4 batches, not more than 4 batches from my current broodstock. And while the 4th batch is ready for sale, the broodstock that I set, the breeding pairs that I selected from the first batch will be given birth, and I will be having guppies for sale right after the 4th batch gets sold. So to ensure proper production, I will be selecting broodstock from the first batch of every guppy strains from now onwards. I failed doing that previously because I give importance to money more than my broodstock, so guppies were not available in my farm throughout the year, and it affected me badly because it is the only earning source that I have. I think in future I will be having a revenue from YouTube. And some people say that we get good quality fries from the first batch and the quality decreases after second batch. The 4th batch fries won't be having any quality. But in my experience, that is not true at all. And these are the full gold that I selected. They are too young, but the adults and youngs looks the same because this lineage won't be having a big tail, and males won't grow anymore. So we can, as I know that they are 2 months old, while someone else sees that they cannot identify their age. We can identify the age of females because female will become bigger and bigger as they get older. And while selecting females, I will look whether they have straight spine or not. And in full gold, I will select the ones with comparatively more full gold on their body. They all have even growth. They are almost identical. And this one has more full gold, so I should select her. I selected 10 males, and 10 males are capable of handling almost 30 females, more than 30 females. But I am only going to select just 10 females. It will ensure proper production, and all 10 females are virgins and they will breed at the same time. Same times mean in 2 days gap. So I can put them together, raise the fries together. That is one good thing. And the other thing is I don't have that much females. If I selected 30 females for my broodstock, I won't be having pairs for sale because I have almost equal amount of male and females. And here I have another batch of full gold guppies from 2 females. I think there are around 150 guppies. More than 150. I'm not sure about the count because I'm not a fan of counting the guppy fries because it will take a lot of time. Male seems active even. They adapted to their new tank within 10 minutes. And this thing requires skills. I don't want this water to the new tank for some reason. There is no specific reason actually. But removing water without keeping guppies like this requires skill. It's actually very simple. We can spill the water when the guppies are facing the opposite direction. It is simple as that. There will be a lot of guppy full gold guppy fries after 1 month. I will update all those things. And this is my current brood stock. I sold one male from this. And now the male has red shade on his dorsal and tail, which is not genetical, so none of my fries have red shades at the moment. Red shades come from actually our feeding some pellet, high protein pellet food cause red shade on their body. You can see he's actually very good, and he is almost 8 months old. Even though he is 8 months old, he doesn't have that much tail. His fins are still smaller. That's what I like about this lineage. Long fins are good with other guppies, but in full gold guppies I don't like huge fins. I'm expecting one more batch from all these female. Actually, fourth batch. There will be some delays to the fourth batch, no issues. And my platinum koi guppies were pregnant and they gave birth. To be honest, I haven't noticed them. And somehow they haven't eaten any of their fries, which is a good thing. And the count is too low. Here are the broodstock males. They are around 3.5 months old. Their coloration is really good. Even their eyes looks like red, but they are not albino. And I bought another lineage. 2 pairs of another lineage. I removed one of the male, which was not that good. And you can see the females have good cap. And I got one batch from both the females. And the fries are showing, they are only 10 days old now, but they are showing good stability. I can see the cap developing on each fries. I think it has good stability. I will update those in the upcoming videos. They are only around 10 days old. And the main reason behind buying this lineage was the Dumbo ear of the male fish. And you can see that the male has huge dumbos compared to the other line which I showed. And his eyes seems black, but I will be focusing more on this lineage from now onwards. And I think buying this lineage was worth it. And this is a lotus called America Amelia. It is a really good bloomer. We can expect more than 3 flowers at the same time. This is actually bright red, affection 16. And this one is also a really good bloomer. Sometimes the lotus need a help from our side to bloom. And this water lily is called Innocence. Each leaf of this water lily carries a plant, so it is comparatively cheaper. I think the price range is around $2, which is 150 rupees. And there is more than 50 HB blue seafin females in this. This is the tub of my dragon guppy broodstock. Dragon collie dorsal guppy. And here I have two type of water lily in this. But the rose one is actually a really good bloomer. This is my Tida7 water lily, and here is the rose water lily. I don't know the name, but there is 7 flowers and more than 4 buds at the moment. As you guys know, this is my platinum red-tailed Dumbo broodstock. I think I can expect some fries from this week onwards. And till date, this is my favorite water lily. I think the name is Raj Samichan. And this bud is actually pollinated. I'll be collecting all the seeds from that. Before Rajsamichan, this was my favorite. Netsyapa. And I have a batch of platinum koi guppies to separate. I think I showed them on my previous video while they were born, and they are now ready to separate. This is my mixed guppy tank and it will be filled with guppies because platinum koi guppies are not that stable. While separating them, I will be selecting the ones with cap to this viewing tank, and I will move the guppies without cap directly to my mixed guppy tank. And as expected, the stability was not that good. Almost half of the guppies doesn't have cap, and these are the ones with cap. I separated them by males and females. These are the males that I separated. I realized that one of them doesn't have straight spine. We cannot identify most times we cannot identify whether it has a straight spine or not from the side view. And there is one more female guppy which is meant for my mixed guppy tank because one of her eyes is comparatively smaller. You can see the left eye is really small compared to her right eye. Yeah, here's a clear look at it. Her right eye is actually big and the left eye is really small. And here are the females. That one has a damage to her lip, so she is also meant for my mixed guppy tank. I think breeding this lineage is not that profitable because I'm selling mixed guppies at 5 rupees each. In this tub there is few platinum koi females from the previous batch, and I moved the water lily to the other tub which I collected all the platinum koi fries. Then I added males, platinum koi males into that tub. And now I'm going to collect all the platinum koi females from this tub. I think there are only 5 or 6, and there was only 5. And compared, they were only average quality because I sold all the best ones. But that one was actually good. These ones are virgin, so I will put them along with the guppies, platinum koi females that I separated just now. And it was a rainy day. I hope rain won't affect the health of my guppies, but it affected all my works. I moved all the platinum koi females here, both the big ones and the small ones. The next day I separated a batch of full gold guppies. I was really late to separate them by males and females, but it is okay because my full gold guppy is almost 100% stable. It was really easy to select all the males, so I selected all the males and added along with my platinum koi male guppies. And these 4 ones comparatively had smaller growth, so they are meant for my mixed guppy tank. And these are the females. To ensure that they are all females, I added them to this viewing tank instead of separating them just by looking at their top view. And they were all females. There is only around 15 females, but I am going to move them directly back to the tub which I collected them after cleaning. Providing them plenty of space is really good for faster growth.